looking to bounce back after struggling. One out man at first. Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets. Rodriguez starting up the middle at second, hitting third in the lineup, and so far this year he's slugging over 500. That one at triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him. 2 down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Going 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Come on,
that's
dig,
hard hit on the line, and that's got
dig.
extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No one can get there. It falls in. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's off the mark, ball 1. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. 1 down. Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. In the air to left center. Ward should have this one. And there's 2 down. So a man at first. In now for the Reds, Taylor Ward. Ground ball up the middle. The flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Rodriguez stepping in now. 2 outs. Traffic on the bases. He's got the hammer in hand, and all he sees is nails.
Well, if he drops one in, this one is over, Boog. Big spot right here.
Gets him to chase after that one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Mets trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th.
Oh, that's inside.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's the first cutter. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. To the right side. A dive. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions.
Rodriguez didn't have a great day at the dish, but saved the game for them with a terrific defensive effort. Had 1 hit against 3 strikeouts in this one.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better.
Rodriguez steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And gone! It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again. Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Oh, that's low.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. That's a little bit low.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Up next for the net, the second baseman, Tom Rodriguez.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. No question about this one. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
First and second, no outs. Ty Rodriguez digs in now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
On the ground, 2 ball.
He's out.
That's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
Rodriguez digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 16-7.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Rodriguez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Rodriguez had a sensational showing in the win. A remarkable 4-homer game.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me?
Ty Rodriguez with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the... So 2 down, Ty Rodriguez now at the plate. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Rodriguez was launching balls out left and right in his last game, hitting 4 home runs.
A 4-homer game, Boog. That's just rare power. His name is in a club with guys like Lou Gehrig, Willie Mays, Chuck Klein, and Mike Schmidt. It's pretty nice company to keep.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Rodriguez sneaks in. 2 down, nobody on. This pitcher's barely broken a dozen pitches per inning so far.
Yeah, it's time to foul a few off, Boog. Smart batters know it's not just about hits. It's about getting that pitch count moving north before it's too late.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-1.
Ball, that's down.
This one in the air, center field. Bader settles under it. And that is that.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Throws to first.
He's out.
That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Back here in Cincinnati. All set to start the 9th in this one. Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets. This one popped up. De La Cruz gets under it. And there's 1 down. Rodriguez with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
My love.
Ty Rodriguez is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. Next to hit, Ty Rodriguez.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 4 homers so far in this series.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Rodriguez in his 2nd season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2025. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the Finale of this 4-game set. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run blast. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Stepping in, Matt McClain.
Ball inside.
That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count even at 1.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Outside corner, got him looking.
He worked the outside corner of the plate, and he kept it around the knees, both with the fastball and with the off-speed pitch.
Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That clips the corner.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jake Fraley. In the air to left center. Soto under it. And that'll do it. Reds. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Got him. Now 1 away.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Yeah.
That clips the corner. In the air, right field. Bench settles under this one. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Noel
Ball
V.
one.
Marte, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball.
The two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the
Nope.
plate, runs
That's
in on the
inside.
hands.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Bader up to the plate. Rodriguez back to work after allowing the leadoff hitter to get on.
Yeah, Boog, and that's a burner over there at first. Will be interesting to see what the approach is here.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Fastball for a strike at 95. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was
That's a
fooled
ball.
or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Swing and a bouncer. Not in
No,
time.
he's safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Runners in the corners here. 1 away. Matt McClain, the next to
Inside,
hit
ball
for the
one.
Reds. That
Aye.
clips the inside corner for a strike.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strike.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Out of here. A 3-run shot. His second of the year. Rodriguez ready to go again. Back-to-back hits have cracked the door open.
Yeah, he's got to slam it shut right here. Big-time pitchers live for adversity like this. Trust your stuff and out-compete this hitter.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next, Jake Fraley. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. So they get... Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Ward batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside edge. And the count's even at 2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
The designated hitter, number 4, Joe
And a swing and a miss.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
2 on, 1 out. And a count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next
Ball,
one
that
misses.
misses out.
2-2. Strike Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Rip to third. They get the force, and that is that. 4 innings in the books. Tied 3. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His 6th of the series, and the Mets jump in front. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Rodriguez has some work to do here, singing.
Yeah, 1-run cushion. There's no room for freebies in this spot. Let's see if he can keep that runner glued to first. Quick out would go a long way here.
That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second down with nobody out. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And a challenge from the mound in a big spot. They'll overturn the call and rule it a strike. So they still have both challenges. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ty Rodriguez is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Ryan Hudson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. And that 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. As the tying run is forced to stop at second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. This could end it. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series. Rodriguez with a terrific hitting performance despite a frustrating outing on the hill.
Boogie was okay.